All right, in this video, I want to give my honest review of the CourseCareers Tech Sales Development course. Now, in a previous video, me and my wife talked about our transition pivoting from being in the notary business to switching over into technology. I'm currently a AWS Cloud Solutions Architect at AWS, so I'm in tech right now, but I've been interested and been playing around with the idea of going into more of a pre-sales role and learning a little bit more about the tech sales industry. So to do that, I took the CourseCareers course. It was one of the more affordable ones of the boot camps I've seen out there. I've seen some upwards of $4,000 in. Yeah, your boy ain't trying to pay all that right now, so you know it's all good. I just want to at least be able to audit that thing and then see what it is. Now, gotta give you the truth on all aspects here. I'm gonna evaluate all aspects. So overall, a great course. You know, it was definitely some of the highlights was the fact that it's self-paced. I love the fact that the course is, again, you take it at your own pace. It's very well organized and the content isn't boring. I think Trent is the actual trainer and presenter for that, and he does a really good job at helping you understand the books, all the different curriculum that's in it. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I also enjoyed, again, the interface of the actual website itself. It was very easy to navigate, and it taught me a lot that I maybe didn't know. Like, I have a pretty strong sales background, but it really gave me some more insight into prospecting, gave me some more insight into dealing with calls and the spin selling, which is one of the books there. And I've already read the How to Win Friends and Influence People book before, but it was good to kind of get that refresher on it again and get some more information to polish up myself. So again, one of the reasons I took this is that I'm looking to transition over into a potential pre-sales role. As a solutions architect, I am part of the sales organization already. Just the difference is, you don't really participate in those bonuses and commissions, and I'm trying to get paid, you feel me? So that's why I took the CourseCareers. Now, some things that I want to say that weren't necessarily like the best part of it, I would say when we kind of got towards the final exam. Now, again, I can't tell you what's on the final exam at all. That's not right. I want you to go and take that exam yourself. Now, with the final exam, one of the things I didn't like was the fact that for the verbal questions, there were some questions that was almost like interview type like, and it was weird to not be graded at a perfect score for an answer that was based on your opinion. So for example, if it tells you like, oh, why, the question may be like, well, why do you want to do this, this job, or why do you want to do tech sales? And to get graded on that, not at a perfect score when it's just your answers based on your opinion, that part was a little confusing there as well. Also felt that there could have been a little more knowledge checks as well around some of the aspects that were really more like, really going into detail on the final exam. Would have enjoyed that as well. Also wish that there was like a chat function, there's some kind of like support. I understand that it could be difficult to, right now CourseCareers is extremely popular. A lot of people are taking, so it can be difficult to manage having a chat bot or having, available support through a chat system. But it would have been beneficial, I would say. It's something that I definitely would recommend that CourseCareers does in the future. That's just one small thing. Compared to all the positive things, I really enjoyed the aspect of having the camaraderie. I think I spoke on that before. The networking aspect. So whenever you posted that your certificate and you told everyone that you were even getting started on it on LinkedIn, it's like there's just this huge uproar of support, and that can be very beneficial. It really helps with the networking aspect. When people kind of see that you're doing what they're doing, it automatically kind of creates that brotherhood or that sisterhood kind of aspect with other people who are doing what you're trying to do, and you naturally tend to then want to help one another. If you see that you have something very similar to each other, it breaks the ice pretty easily. So I've definitely enjoyed. I mean, my LinkedIn connections have increased drastically because of being involved in CourseCareers, which is of course going to indirectly help with my network and help me with transitioning into a new role when that time comes. So I also enjoyed the fact that there is the partner program aspect of it, where they have partner employers who actually hire their students. Of course, the way you can really improve your chances of getting contacted by a partner employer is making sure you score pretty high on that CourseCareers final exam. You want to make sure that you are well spoken and that you write well. There are some written components and some verbal components that you want to be sure that you're really doing well in that. So I also think for the price that we can't really beat that. I mean, $449 with there's so many different coupons out there. In fact, I have a coupon code that I can post in there. So if you want to sign up, go ahead and sign up so I can get that little referral fee for sending it your way. But if not, hey, listen, there's some other ways out there to kind of learn the same thing. But if you're looking for something with a little more structure to it, with some guidance and a little bit of actual curriculum to guide your studying and guide your learning, then it's important. One aspect I think that would have been great, I know there's the Discord, but I'd love to see some more planned or organized group events for CourseCareers. So give you my recap. If I was to give it a score out of 10, I would give CourseCareers a definite 9 out of 10. Again, everything is I would say it's still fairly new. There's some room for improvement. I think that the grading system is an area for improvement, but the material itself is definitely great. I think it's a good opportunity to be able to get access and get exposed to what tech sales is if you haven't had that background. I also love the fact that it tailors its program for people who don't have a college degree and who want to kind of enter into the tech sales field and get into the tech industry without having to go and learn programming or learning how to code or learning some other form of thing. So if you're looking to get into technology, you don't want to code, you don't want to program, you don't want to learn all the cloud stuff that I've learned, and you don't want to engineer anything, then tech sales can be a really good avenue for you. If you are a people person, you like talking on the phone, because the role of an SDR is prospecting. It's going to be cold calls, cold emails, and some social selling on LinkedIn. But if you're that kind of personality, you don't mind being on the phone, you aren't shy, this is not definitely not a role for a shy person, then this could be a great opportunity for you. Those roles are, as advertised on CourseCareers, start between 60 and 85, usually 1,000 at a base level, and we've seen those OTEs go over 100,000. Again, OTE is base plus commission is what's going to equal your OTE, your on target earning. That's the total pay that you can receive if you reach 100% of your goal. So yeah, if you have any questions about my experience with CourseCareers, pretty short, but I just want to at least let you know what I felt about it. It was definitely worth the money that I spent for it, and I definitely believe it's going to be a great contribution to adding to my sales experience and almost in a sense certifying that sales knowledge that I have. I think it's gonna make and boost my resume as well. Like, share, and subscribe to this video. Post any questions you have in the comment section. I will share some resources as usual in the description. And until then,